Before you scroll, before you click away, you were guided here for a reason. There are no accidents in the realm of the spirit. The moment your eyes found this video, heaven aligned something for you. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of God, has a word for your life. He says, in the next 2 days, a shift will happen that changes everything. But you must hear this message within the next 7 seconds of seeing it, because its energy is time-sensitive. Something is being released over your destiny right now. Heaven has seen what you've been carrying, the worry that hides behind your smile, the nights you couldn't sleep because your mind was fighting invisible battles, the prayers you whispered, not knowing if they reached anyone. But hear this, they did. Your prayers reached heaven's throne. Your tears became divine evidence that you were chosen for protection, not punishment. And now, the Archangel of Protection himself, Michael, commander of celestial armies, has been sent to surround you with light. He says, do not fear the next 2 days. They are sacred. They are marked. Something unseen has already begun moving in your favor. Where there was confusion, clarity will rise. Where there was tension, peace will reign. And where you once felt forgotten, you will feel covered, fully, completely, divinely covered. Archangel Michael stands before you, holding a blazing sword made of pure light. His presence fills the room you're in right now, gentle yet powerful. You might feel a warmth over your shoulders, a tingle in your hands, or a calm washing over your chest. That's not coincidence, that's confirmation. He says, you are not watching this by mistake. I was sent to remind you that heaven's army has not forgotten your name. You are being lifted out of confusion and into divine order. The next 2 days are a divine countdown to your protection being revealed. So stay with me. Don't click away. This message carries the vibration of breakthrough, the frequency of peace, and the shield of divine protection. As you listen, your energy will shift, your atmosphere will change, and by the end of this message, you will not just hear about light, you will feel it. Archangel Michael says, I am here. I am standing guard. And in the next 2 days, what once felt dangerous will be destroyed by divine fire. You are safe. You are seen. You are protected. Now, take a deep breath. Let go of the fear. Let the blue light of heaven surround you. Because what's coming next will awaken your spirit, calm your heart, and remind you of one eternal truth. God's protection never fails. And if this message speaks to your heart, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so that more souls can receive this same divine protection and light. Your one simple action could be the sign someone else needs today. Before you scroll, before you click away, take a deep breath. This moment was not random. Something higher led you here, something divine. You might think you just stumbled upon this message, but the truth is, you were summoned. Heaven has seen you. Heaven has heard you. And heaven is responding. Archangel Michael, God's mightiest protector, has stepped forward with an urgent message just for you. He says, in the next 2 days, something sacred will happen. The light will move through your life in a way you've never felt before. This message carries the vibration of divine protection, the frequency of angelic power, and the promise of peace your spirit has been waiting for. You have felt the weight of unseen battles. You have carried burdens that no one else could understand. The nights were long, and the prayers were many. You whispered to heaven, Lord, if you can hear me, please send me a sign. This is that sign. This is your divine confirmation. Archangel Michael has heard your call. He has been watching you, not with judgment, but with pride. Every time you chose kindness over bitterness, every time you held on to faith even when everything was falling apart, heaven took notice. Your strength has reached the throne of God, and now divine help has been released into your life. Michael says, do not be afraid of what comes next. I am already there. I go before you. The next 2 days are not ordinary. They are charged with angelic energy, a sacred countdown of transformation. Something is shifting in the unseen realms. The battles you could not win on your own are being fought by angels on your behalf. The confusion that clouded your path is being burned away by divine fire. The pain that once defined you is being turned into strength. You have reached the turning point of your journey. This message isn't about coincidence, it's about divine timing. God's timing is never off, and right now, His timing is perfect. You are being wrapped in light, the blue flame of Archangel Michael. Feel it now, the calm entering your heart, the warmth spreading through your spirit. That is Michael's presence surrounding you, assuring you that you are not alone, you are not forgotten, and you are not defenseless. He says, you are standing on holy ground. The very air around you is shifting to protect you. The next 2 days are a sacred window where your destiny is being realigned. Fear not, I am guarding every step you take. So stay with me. Do not rush through this moment. There is power in these words. As you listen, divine protection is being activated in your life. Angels are being assigned to your household, to your future, to your path ahead. God is orchestrating things you cannot yet see, conversations, connections, and opportunities that will bless you beyond measure. Archangel Michael is not only watching over you, he is preparing the ground for your next victory. He is standing between you and every force that tried to break you. He is cutting away fear, dissolving old pain, and covering you with courage. Listen carefully to his words today. In the next 2 days, you will feel lighter. The chains that held your spirit will begin to break. You will feel peace in places that once caused panic. You will see light where you once saw loss. I am with you in this. I am guarding your heart and your home. So wherever you are right now, sitting quietly, driving, resting, or just scrolling, know this: heaven has called your name. This message is your divine confirmation that your time of protection and restoration has begun. Take another deep breath. Let go of fear. Let the blue light of heaven surround you like a shield. And as you do, whisper softly, I am safe. I am covered. I am protected. Because you are. The power that surrounds you is greater than anything that comes against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are walking into a divine promise where peace will replace pressure, and faith will replace fear. This is your moment. This is your divine encounter with the Archangel of Light, Michael, God's warrior. And he says to you once more, in the next 2 days, the power of heaven will reveal itself. Stay calm. Stay faithful. Stay ready. If this message touches your heart and you feel the peace already settling over you, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. By doing so, you help this divine message reach other souls who need it right now. You become a vessel of light, helping others find their way back to faith, peace, and protection. Because when you share light, heaven multiplies it. Now, open your heart, the message begins. Archangel Michael is ready to speak. Archangel Michael's voice continues to echo through the stillness, reaching into the deepest part of your soul. He says, the reason this message found you is because you have been standing at the edge of a great turning point. You felt it, even if you couldn't explain it. You've sensed that something powerful, unseen, has been shifting behind the scenes. Over the past weeks or even months, you may have felt waves of uncertainty, confusion, or even isolation. You may have wondered why certain people left, why certain doors closed, or why situations you thought were secure began to fall apart. But the truth is, beloved soul, it wasn't falling apart, it was falling into place. Archangel Michael reveals that the divine realm has been rearranging your life for divine protection and positioning. Some connections were cut not to punish you, but to free you. Some delays were not rejections, but divine pauses to prepare the path ahead. Heaven saw traps before you could, and in mercy, God ordered Archangel Michael to go before you, to fight battles you didn't even know existed. He says, you have no idea how many unseen wars were fought over your destiny. The enemy saw your potential and tried to confuse your mind, weaken your faith, and surround you with fear. But heaven intervened. I was sent to shield you from attacks that never reached your doorstep. You were not abandoned, you were being guarded. You were not overlooked, you were being refined. And now, the season of refinement is coming to an end. Archangel Michael says, in the next 2 days, something will shift that confirms what heaven has been doing all along. You will see evidence of divine orchestration. Something that once caused you pain will suddenly make sense. What looked like loss will soon be revealed as liberation. You've been standing under clouds of uncertainty for too long, but light is breaking through. You will feel a divine lifting, as though a heavy weight is being removed from your shoulders. This is not imagination, it is an energetic release. Heaven is recalibrating your spirit. He reminds you, do not be afraid of the silence. The silence was your sacred preparation. You needed to be still long enough for heaven to rewrite your story. You needed to let go of the noise to recognize your own power. Every tear you've cried, every lonely moment, every unanswered question, it all carried purpose. The reason it felt so intense is because you were being trained for a higher assignment. And Archangel Michael wants you to know, that assignment begins now. Heaven is saying, the weapons formed against you did not prosper because I was in the room before they arrived. The fire around you was not meant to destroy you, it was meant to refine your gold. So, when the next 2 days unfold, remember this moment. You are standing in divine timing. You are not late. You are right on schedule. And as Archangel Michael's light surrounds you, repeat these words silently. I am safe. I am seen. I am guided. I am protected by divine light. The heavens have declared your protection. The angels have sealed your name in light. The very air around you is beginning to shift in your favor. If you can feel that truth resonating in your heart, stay with this message, because what's coming next will open your eyes to how deeply heaven has been working behind your story. Archangel Michael says, you have been walking through a spiritual battlefield disguised as everyday life. Every argument, every disappointment, every strange delay you've experienced, none of it was random. You have been under divine testing, and heaven has been watching to see how you respond under pressure. And even when you felt weak, you did not break. You are stronger than you realize, and heaven has taken notice. He reminds you, do you remember those nights you whispered, God, please help me? Every one of those prayers became a spark of light in the unseen realm. Those sparks have now gathered into a great flame of divine fire, and that fire is surrounding you right now. This flame isn't meant to destroy you, it's meant to burn away the energy of fear, doubt, and confusion that tried to attach to your spirit. The Archangel says your energy field is being cleansed, purified, and renewed. You will soon notice you're no longer affected by things that once drained you. The thoughts that once caused worry will lose their power. The weight you carried will begin to lift, little by little, until it's gone completely. Archangel Michael stands with his sword of light, glowing with divine blue fire, and he declares, no more delays. No more confusion. No more invisible chains holding you back. The angels have received their instructions. The spiritual blockages that stood in your path are being broken. Every energy that tried to limit your progress is being cut away. You will feel this as a sudden burst of motivation, an unexpected peace, or a new opportunity opening up out of nowhere. These are signs that divine order has been restored. Heaven wants you to understand that when you walk in obedience and faith, divine timing begins to align with your steps. You don't have to chase what belongs to you, what's meant for you is already on its way. Archangel Michael says, your blessings are not lost, they were being prepared. You have not been forgotten, you have been chosen. Many of you have been sensing a call to step into something new, something greater. Maybe it's a new direction, a fresh opportunity, or simply a shift in the way you see yourself. That's not just your imagination. That's heaven awakening your divine potential. The Archangel says, in the next 2 days, I will show you a sign that you are on the right path. It may come through a message, a number, a dream, or an unexpected conversation, but you will know it when it happens. You are being guided toward divine alignment. Things that once didn't make sense will suddenly come together. The people, opportunities, and ideas that match your destiny will begin to appear effortlessly. It's not luck, it's divine orchestration. Archangel Michael reminds you that your energy attracts what you believe. So choose to believe that everything is working for your highest good. Choose to walk in faith, not fear. Choose to see yourself as heaven sees you, strong, radiant, and victorious. He says, you are not just a survivor, you are a light bearer. Your story is about to inspire others. The challenges you faced will become the testimony that lifts someone else. Every ending you faced was simply clearing space for a new beginning. You are stepping into a chapter filled with divine favor, protection, and peace. Archangel Michael's presence wraps around you like a cloak of light. Feel it. Let it remind you that you are never alone. You have been guided since the very beginning. He whispers one final truth into your spirit. In the next 2 days, you will see how heaven turns struggle into strength, pain into purpose, and delay into divine timing. Trust what is unfolding, it is all part of the plan. And as you feel this message resonating deep within, remember to like, share, and subscribe, not just to support the message, but to help spread this divine light to others who need it right now. Your one act of faith could be the miracle someone else has been praying for. Archangel Michael's presence grows stronger now, his voice calm yet filled with divine authority. He says, you are walking into the hour where hidden truths will come to light. Every deception, every false energy, every illusion that tried to cloud your vision will be cleared away. Heaven is opening your spiritual eyes so that you may see with divine clarity. You have been walking by faith, even when your vision was clouded. You've trusted when others doubted, and you've kept moving when it felt easier to quit. Heaven has recorded your endurance. Every silent act of faith, every moment you chose light over darkness, became a divine key that is now unlocking your breakthrough. Archangel Michael reveals that in the spiritual realm, a judgment has been made in your favor. The delays that held you captive are being overturned. The confusion that surrounded your destiny is being silenced. The energies that tried to pull you backward have lost their grip. He says, Heaven's court has declared you free. Free from the burdens of the past, free from karmic entanglements, free from every tie that does not serve your highest purpose. You may have felt resistance recently, strange fatigue, sudden anxiety, unexpected emotional lows. That was not you failing, that was your spirit shedding old layers. You were outgrowing the limitations of your past self. The discomfort you felt was spiritual expansion. Now, Archangel Michael extends his radiant sword of light toward you. He says, I am cutting every cord that has drained your energy and disrupted your peace. I am sealing your aura with divine light so that no darkness can penetrate your spirit again. As he speaks, imagine his light surrounding your entire being, a powerful blue flame spiraling around you, protecting your mind, body, and spirit. Feel that divine energy moving through your chest, washing away fear, doubt, and worry. You are being renewed. You are being reborn. Heaven says this is not a season of waiting, this is a season of manifestation. The things you prayed for are beginning to take form. But God is doing it differently this time, not through struggle, but through divine flow. Archangel Michael whispers, you will begin to notice divine coincidences. A name you needed to remember will suddenly appear. An opportunity you thought was gone will re-emerge. What seemed impossible will effortlessly align. These are not random, they are signs that heaven is moving in your favor. Every obstacle that tried to block your path is now being transformed into a stepping stone. Every betrayal that hurt you will serve as the proof of your elevation. The very situations that made you question your worth will soon validate your divine calling. Archangel Michael says, stop seeing your struggle as a punishment. It was your preparation. You were not being rejected, you were being redirected to something higher, holier, and far more stable. You see, when you asked for growth, heaven didn't send comfort, heaven sent correction. When you prayed for purpose, heaven began removing distractions. When you asked for divine alignment, heaven started rearranging your life. It looked chaotic, but it was sacred. Archangel Michael continues, do not cling to the version of yourself that pain created. That version was necessary for survival, but it is not who you are becoming. Step boldly into your new identity, one anchored in peace, power, and divine confidence. There is a higher version of you emerging, a version that no longer needs validation, no longer fears rejection, and no longer carries the wounds of the past. Heaven says, you have graduated from the season of confusion into the season of clarity. Your spirit is awakening to truth. You are remembering your worth, your power, and your divine purpose. And as you awaken, new doors will open, doors that align with your soul, not your ego. These opportunities will not require you to chase, compete, or compromise. They will flow to you naturally, because your frequency is shifting to match your divine inheritance. Archangel Michael says, when you walk in your true light, nothing can block what is meant for you. No enemy can delay it. No fear can stop it. You are being divinely positioned for a new chapter, one that carries abundance, peace, and favor. Heaven has already gone before you to prepare the way. What once felt impossible is about to become inevitable. And he says, be ready, because in the next 2 days, a confirmation will come. It may come as a message, a dream, or a moment of peace that feels different from before. When it happens, you will know that this message was real. You will know that I am with you. Take a moment right now to breathe deeply. Let go of everything that has been weighing on you. Release the doubt. Release the tension. As you exhale, imagine that the blue flame of Archangel Michael is sealing your spirit in divine strength. You are safe. You are chosen. You are protected. And your time has come. Every obstacle has been turned into a divine opportunity. Every hardship has built the strength required for what's ahead. Archangel Michael concludes this part of the message by saying, do not underestimate what is about to unfold. The very thing you thought would break you will become the reason for your breakthrough. Heaven is about to show you that nothing was wasted. And as this light continues to surround you, remember, every word you speak carries power. So declare it out loud, I am ready for my divine shift. I am walking in faith. I am protected by the light of God and the power of Archangel Michael. If this message has stirred something in your spirit, if you feel that peace or warmth within you, it's your confirmation. Archangel Michael is near. Stay in this vibration of faith and gratitude. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, not just for yourself, but so others can receive this same divine protection and guidance. You never know, your one simple action could deliver the miracle someone else has been praying for tonight. Archangel Michael says, now that the old has been cleared, heaven is preparing to deliver what was promised. This is not the time to shrink back or doubt what you've heard in your spirit. This is the time to stand firm in faith, because everything that once seemed delayed is beginning to accelerate. What took years of waiting will suddenly unfold in days. What you thought was lost will reappear in divine perfection. What looked uncertain will reveal its heavenly order. Heaven is moving with precision. You may not see it yet, but the realm of the unseen has shifted in your favor. Angels are already being dispatched, carrying messages, moving hearts, and aligning opportunities. Archangel Michael says, the next 2 days are sacred windows in time, divinely designed to align your path with destiny. Stay alert. Stay grounded in peace. Do not allow distractions to pull your focus. Many of you have been fighting battles that no one knows about. You've smiled while silently struggling. You've prayed when it felt like no one was listening. You've kept your faith alive even when circumstances seemed to betray every promise. And because of that, because you did not give up, heaven is rewarding you. Archangel Michael continues, you have earned spiritual promotion. The tests were not meant to break you, but to prove your endurance. You have shown heaven that your heart is pure and your intentions are aligned with truth. Now comes the release. Now comes the reward. The Archangel reminds you that divine timing is not random. It's purposeful. When you were delayed, it was because something needed to be built inside you, a new strength, a new discernment, a new level of wisdom. You were being prepared to handle what you prayed for. You were being trained to carry blessings without breaking under their weight. Heaven says, you are now ready. The blessings that were held up are about to find you. You will notice a series of divine signs, small moments that confirm heaven's hand in your life. You might see repeating numbers like 1111, 444, or 777, or hear someone speak words that mirror the prayers you've whispered in private. These are confirmations that the veil is thinning, that the spiritual and physical are merging to bring your manifestation into form. Archangel Michael says, you will know the presence of divine power by the peace it brings. Pay attention not to what you see, but to what you feel in your spirit. Peace will be your sign. This next chapter is not about striving, it's about alignment. You are not meant to chase blessings, you are meant to attract them by remaining in your divine frequency. Every time you choose peace over fear, gratitude over worry, and faith over doubt, your energy becomes magnetic to heaven's abundance. Michael declares, heaven's economy is not limited by the systems of earth. When I move beyond logic. Expect favor where it makes no sense. Expect restoration in places that looked empty. Expect divine assistance that will leave even your enemies in awe. You see, when heaven promotes you, no man can deny it. When God opens a door, no force can close it. And when Archangel Michael stands guard over your destiny, no energy, dark or deceptive, can block your path. Heaven is about to restore balance in your life. The relationships that were uneven will stabilize. The finances that fluctuated will multiply. The health that was challenged will be renewed. The dreams that were delayed will rise again. Archangel Michael says, the next 2 days will mark a shift of momentum. The energy that was working against you will now begin working for you. Every obstacle will start to crumble, and every hidden blessing will start to reveal itself. But he also gives a gentle warning, stay in alignment. The enemy will try to pull you into distraction, through fear, conflict, or doubt. Do not engage. Your silence and focus are your greatest weapons now. Heaven is surrounding you with angels of clarity, peace, and protection. They are clearing confusion from your path and ensuring that no deception can reach you. The Archangel says, you are stepping into divine visibility. What was hidden about you will now be seen. People who overlooked you will suddenly recognize your light. This is a season of recognition, not for vanity, but for purpose. The gifts you've hidden, the talents you've doubted, the callings you've ignored, heaven is activating them now. You will be guided toward opportunities where your unique light will bless others. Archangel Michael says, you have a divine assignment that can no longer be delayed. Step forward without fear. I will clear the way before you. Every time you take a step in faith, angels are dispatched to assist you. Every decision rooted in peace multiplies your favor. Every action done in love expands your reach. Heaven is co-creating with you now. And so, Michael urges you to speak life, over yourself, over your future, over your home. Words carry vibration, and vibration creates reality. He says, say aloud, I walk in divine timing. I am surrounded by angels. I am guided, protected, and provided for by heaven itself. As you declare these truths, your atmosphere begins to shift. Energy moves to support your words. You are no longer operating under struggle, you are operating under divine flow. Heaven wants you to know that the things you lost will be replaced, not equally, but abundantly. Where you once felt lack, there will be overflow. Where you once felt sorrow, there will be laughter. Where you once felt forgotten, there will be divine favor. Michael says, every season of isolation was the womb of your transformation.